and welcome to EZGlutenFree. Today I'll be showing FaveHealthyRecipes.com how to make this easy Tex Mex Chicken lasagna. Now this is a really simple weeknight meal that's perfect to throw together when you have some leftover chicken or rice in the fridge. All you have to do is add a few additional pantry ingredients and you can put this hearty dish together in no time. And the tortillas I'm using today are the new Fiesta flavored variety from Rudi's gluten-free bakery. And I think they're really going to work well with the flavors in this dish. And you might also call this a test of whether or not gluten-free tortillas can even hold together like a regular tortilla would. And from the photos, I think you can see that they held up quite well. Alright, to make this you'll need 8 large gluten-free tortillas. If you're not on a gluten-free diet, you can just use regular tortillas. And you'll want to slice 4 of them in half so that you're left with 4 whole tortillas and 8 halves. You'll also need 3 cups of cooked diced chicken, 1 can of red kidney beans that you've rinsed and drained, 2 cups of cooked rice, I used brown rice here, 2 cups of your favorite marinara sauce, 2 cups of salsa, make sure they're both gluten-free, 1 cup of water, 1 tablespoon of taco seasoning, and again check the label to make sure it's gluten-free, 8 ounces of grated cheddar, I used the reduced fat variety, 1 can of pitted black olives that you've sliced, and optionally you'll need some chopped scallions and sour cream to garnish with. Alright, now to make this, first preheat the oven to 350 degrees and spray an 8 by 12 inch casserole dish with nonstick spray. Now in a medium saucepan over a medium heat, stir together the marinara sauce, salsa, water, and taco seasoning until well combined. Heat it until it just comes to a boil, then remove it from the heat and set it aside. Now in a large bowl, stir together the chicken, beans, rice, and 1 cup of the sauce mixture you made earlier and set this aside. Now place 3/4 of a cup of the sauce mixture into the bottom of the baking dish. Then place 1 tortilla in the center and 2 halves along the sides with the straight edges facing the straight edges of your pan. Then if you want to, you can trim off the overlapping parts with a pair of scissors and use the extra pieces to fill in the missing pieces in your pan. Next, layer on 1/3 of the chicken, bean, and rice mixture and top with 3/4 of a cup of sauce, 1/4 of your grated cheese, and 1/3 of the chopped olives. Now repeat the whole process 2 more times. Finish with a layer of tortilla that's been topped with the remaining cup of sauce. Reserve the final 1/4 of the cheese until after the first baking. Cover the dish with foil and bake it for 40 minutes. Then remove the foil, top with the reserved grated cheddar, and bake it uncovered for 15 more minutes. Now you can scatter on some chopped scallions and it's ready to serve. I garnished my slice with a dollop of sour cream, more scallions, and a few more sliced olives. I was really impressed with how well Rudi's tortillas performed in this one, so I hope you'll give this recipe a try. And remember, you can always customize it any way you think your family might enjoy it. And if you'd like to see the recipe in print, you could always visit my blog. And for additional recipes and tips to fit in with your healthy lifestyle, visit my friends at FaveHealthyRecipes.com. See you again soon.